You recall, we were here before you. Members of the press, my name is NDUNG'U, and if you remember, we appeared here yesterday to bring up to speed the country as to what is going on. We filed a motion and moved the court appropriately, where we sought an application for bail or bond pending the appeal of NDUNG'U Waititus. And today we have been able to receive directions from the High Court, which has had the certificate that we filed yesterday. And we have been informed that we are to appear physically on the 24th day of February 2025, so that the application can be canvassed by the advocates who will be representing by Waititus, being myself and my seniors behind me. Now, this is a good and very progressive ruling, so that, or rather so much so that the members of the public can appreciate that the High Court of Kenya is very efficient in ensuring that justice is served expeditiously. Therefore, by us coming back on the 24th, we'll also be sending a strong message to everybody outside there that this is not the time to lose hope with our judicial system. The High Court is very much alive, and today we've been able to see how pragmatic it can be in granting the orders that we seek. Therefore, we still remain hopeful as we appear on the 24th day of February 2025 for us to hear and canvass the application of NDUNG'U Waititus for bail or bond pending appeal. Thank you.
Now, today, my Lady Justice Lucy Njuguna has issued directions in view of an application that we filed seeking the release of Ferdinand Waititus Babayao on bail pending the hearing and determination of the appeal that was filed on the 14th day of February 2025. Now, my Lord has, in very quick summary, directed that we serve the application to the counsel representing the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions before the close of business today. Secondly, the Director of Public Prosecutions has been directed to file their response within 3 days. Thereafter, after we have received their response, we shall be filing a further affidavit, if need be, to their response. And then we have been directed that all of us shall be converging. We shall come here before court in open court on the 24th day of February 2025, so that we can be heard on our application, so that the court can really appreciate in full flavor the concerns that Mr. Babayao Ferdinand Waititus has raised in his application, urging the court to have him released pending the hearing and determination of his application. Well, I join the submissions made by my colleague, Mr. NDUNG'U, in celebrating the expeditious manner in which my Lord Justice Lucy Njuguna has dealt with the application before it. My Lord has appreciated the urgency of our application, knowing too well that Ferdinand Waititus Babayao was taken ill last week. He is not feeling well as we speak. He is currently incarcerated at industrial area police remand prison, and there is need for us to accord him at least audience urgently, so that the issues that he raises can be heard and determined. That should be all from me for now. I shall pave the floor for my seniors to address you. Thank you.
This is not the hearing of the appeal, but the hearing will be for an application for bond pending the hearing and determination of that appeal. So let nobody be fast or quick to say that we are going to process the appeal on Monday next week. When we come, we shall be ventilating and we shall be putting grounds which fit the bill that Ferdinand NDUNG'U Waititus should be released on bond pending the determination of the appeal, which will be on a later stage. So the points that we are going to canvass are on the merits, why the application or why the appellant, being Babayao, should be released. He comes out here, he enjoys the bond terms that he was enjoying before, before again we can come back at a later stage to canvass the grounds of appeal so that we unsettle the judgment that convicted him eventually. So the merits are what we're going to discuss or agree on Monday, and we believe the ODPP, who are the respondents in this, and the interested party being the EACC, are going to respond within time, because within 3 days of today, within the course of today, we're going to serve them, and they have 3 days from today for them to respond. Finally, I wish to echo the sentiments as presented by my colleagues that our judiciary is working. Anybody who says that they are not working is just but a daydreamer, because we just filed this application last week. We have been granted directions. We filed the petition last week. We have been granted directions in the application that we did, and therefore, in fullness of time, again, as I stated earlier on yesterday, we are going to get Babayao out because there were errors of commission and omission by the trial court that convicted him erroneously. Thank you, and let me...
As the lawyers of Babayao were summoned to go and see our client at prison, the situation is heavy. We file an application based on the medical grounds that Babayao Ferdinand Waititus is unwell. This is a man who has done work for this country as a former member of parliament, as a governor, and as a public figure. We laid bare to the court the medical condition of Babayao. The court has directed that we appear before it on the 24th, which is Monday. We urge the country to pray for Babayao so that he goes through the medical challenges that he's facing, so that we appear on Monday and convince the court that this is a matter that needs to be dealt with in a very summarily manner to allow Babayao on 24th to go home, because he had deposited bond worth over 50 million shillings that is within this judiciary. We wish to thank the court, and we wish to thank the country for the prayers, and we wish to thank the media for keeping abreast what is happening to one citizen called Babayao. Vile nilivyosema, amuona mgonjwa ambaye ni client wetu Babayao kule hospitali, ana shida za kiafya ambazo ni ngumu zaidi kuelezea umma, na tunaomba aweze kupona haraka ili siku ya tarehe 24 aweze kuja mahakamani, tuweze kumtetea na aweze kuachiliwa, arudi kupata matibabu yake na arudi katika maisha yake. Tunashukuru mahakama sababu tuliweza kufile hii application jana. Jaji ameweza kuisikiza na amesema tuweze kupeana yale makaratasi kwa DPP leo, na nahakikishia Wakenya na ulimwengu kwamba tumeweza kupeana makaratasi kwa DPP ambaye amepewa siku 3 aweze kujibu. Kwa hivyo nataraji kwamba ile ofisi ya DPP itaweza kujibu haraka iwezekanavyo siku ya Jumatatu, tuweze kusikizwa na hakimu aweze kutoa uamuzi. Haya ni maendeleo makubwa katika kutetea haki za wale ambao wamepatikana katika mkono ambao ni ule uko kinyume na sheria. Thank you very much. Tunashukuru vyombo vya habari na tunawasihi muweze kufuatilia habari ya baba yao, na sisi kama mawakili wake tutakuwa tunawajulisha kila siku afya ya mgonjwa ama yule ambaye anaitwa baba yao. Thank you very much. Can I address the nation?